It's that time of year again. Fall York 2024. I got to the York Fairgrounds on the Friday of York. First thing I did was browse the Orange Hall for a few hours to see what kind of things were available. I saw some familiar faces as well as some new ones in the Orange Hall. One of the first things I picked up at York was actually not for me, but for my buddy Lark. We ended up organizing a trade wherein I got 3 of his engines for one of these Vision Line Challengers. More to come on that trade in a following video. After picking up the Challenger for Lark, I went around the Orange Hall a little bit more. It didn't last too long because it was soon time for the social media Q&A at the Veranda Hall. It was nice to see some familiar faces, as well as meet some new people. Thanks to Chris M. for putting this on at the Veranda Hall. Afterwards, I went back to the Orange Hall for a little bit to check out a few more things. As fate would have it, it didn't last long before the power gave out. This is the first time I went as a TCA member, so I wandered the silver and blue halls in the dark. As such, I didn't buy anything that first day for myself. I unfortunately had to return to the hotel for a few work things, but I did get to go to dinner with a few friends and then go to the Lower Susquehanna Valley Modular Railroaders. Try saying that 5 times fast. The club is in an old church in Columbia, Pennsylvania, and it's only 30 minutes from York. The track work and scenery on this layout is exquisite, and if you're in the area, I would highly recommend visiting it. They open their clubhouse every spring and fall York, so you can come run trains, have some good conversation, and get some food. I had a really great time going to the Lower Susquehanna Valley and also talking to some of the members at the club. They were very warm and inviting. I ended up having so much fun that this was actually the only layout that I toured that night. Maybe next York I'll try to get out to some more. I ended up taking a lot of video and photo footage at this layout. One other cool thing I saw was this layout with a rotating top. After my stint at the Lower Susquehanna Valley, I returned to the hotel to get some rest for Saturday. I got there prior to open on Saturday, so I had a chance to look at the LCCA layout. That clip you saw was a Vision Line triplex hauling a 76 car train, including the 50 state boxcars and several tank cars. Here's a little Easter egg for your steam preservation fans. The Orange Hall soon opened up, and I went on my shopping spree. And I soon found something that I was looking for, a Rock Island MTH USRA Mikado. Because I flew to York, I had to mail the item back, as I couldn't fit it in the suitcase. Luckily, it arrived at my house a few days later in one piece. Next up, I went on a redemption tour for the silver and blue halls with lights this time, but unfortunately I did not get anything due to the luggage issue. I ran into Big Boy Trains, who had just surpassed 1,000 subscribers that morning. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a picture with him on my phone, but it was soon off to the Purple Hall to check out the operating layouts. There weren't a ton of layouts, but they were pretty cool that I saw. I didn't end up staying the whole day on Saturday, and instead I went to Baltimore to visit the B&O Railroad Museum before I had a connecting flight. For those of you unaware, the B&O Railroad Museum is in urban Baltimore just west of downtown in a restored roundhouse. They have a lot of cool restored equipment, as well as running trains every so often. I'm only sharing a few photos, as I don't want to ruin the experience if you decide to go. For everything that you get to see in this museum, and all the equipment they have preserved, it's well worth the $20 admission fee. There are so many cool things, way more than I could possibly list in a short video. I know it's not my typical scale, but I took some pictures of a larger HO layout that's in the museum. However, by late afternoon, it was approaching closing time in the museum, so I soon had to leave for the airport and return to Kansas City. I actually came home empty-handed until a few days later when my package arrived in the mail. I already discussed what it was, but let's now see it in action. Unfortunately, because of some things I will address in a later video, I have my layout apart in the garage, so I had to go to a friend's layout to run the locomotive.
That's really nice. That's for just for Revolution, isn't it? Yeah, I may have to get my tripod. It's kind of hard to do good stuff like this.
Unfortunately, due to being new to the DCS remote, I was not able to record the freight announcements on that particular locomotive. I did figure it out later in the night on some other things, but that will come in a following video. Thanks again to everyone who showed up to York, and to all my subscribers who want to watch my videos. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't for you all. I hope that in some small way, my videos can be entertaining and enjoyable, and give you that experience of York even if you can't make it in person. My goal with these York videos is not to buy out the entire show, but instead have a good time and meet people, and maybe bring home one or two things. My goal from the beginning of this channel was just to build a community and share some of the things that I enjoy with others. If I see you at a train show, whether it be York or otherwise, feel free to come up and say hi. Like I was saying, this hobby is about having fun and building community and making sure more people come into it. I appreciate every single person who likes, subscribes, and watches my videos. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you soon in another video.